Hey there, brother. This is Steve Horseman with Good Guys to Great Men. How are you today? Thanks for being here for another video edition of something. We'll find out here when I start talking, I guess. I have a dog here behind me. Some of you said in other videos you like seeing the dog in the background. This is Jace. He's a Border Collie Great Pyrenees mix, which means he's psychotic. He doesn't know whether to herd or guard. And so he has a fit with the horses. But thanks for letting him join me today. I hope to make you smile today. I hope to make you laugh. And it's going to be dark humor. All right, not going to feel good. And I want to tell you that this video is for both men and women. We have a lot of women watching these videos, and sometimes when they hear me say what I'm about to say, you think, oh my God, you paint women as being so horrible. I can't believe that you just make it sound like we're all to blame for everything. That's not the point here. I want any lady watching this to understand that men can do this too. The point in this video you'll find out at the end. Now, I have some conversations with guys a lot who are what I call hopelessly connected to a story that isn't happening right now. They're hopelessly connected to a romantic desire that isn't happening. They're hopelessly nostalgic for a Walton's Family Christmas kind of thing that simply isn't their reality right now. In fact, the reality sounds something like this. For the last 6 months, she's been sleeping in another bedroom. She won't talk to me. I'm not allowed to look at her or touch her. She criticizes me and belittles me and stonewalls me all the time. She stopped working in the house, and now I'm doing everything, and the kids are crying about, where's mommy? She calls me a narcissist. She tells me that I'm to blame for everything. And now I just found out that she's been sleeping with my best friend in our bedroom. And I love her. I love her so much. I just don't know what to do. And this is where it gets dark, man. You just heard what I said, right? I had some other stuff written down here too. Oh, she stays out late every night with her girlfriend. She comes home stumbling in drunk at 1 a.m. and she sleeps in the guest room. These are all true. Now, it's rare that they're all true at once for one marriage, but I've heard all of these. But sometimes it's like that, and a guy will tell me, this is my reality. This is my current story. But I love her. But Thanksgiving is coming, but Christmas is coming, but I don't want to divorce her. I don't want to say anything because I'm afraid she'll get mad or fight with me. Every time I stand up to her, she threatens to leave the house. And this is where it gets funny. It's really, this story is this bad, it's this toxic, it's this mean. And you're sitting here wondering when you're going to have the romantic story that you thought you were going to have. You're wondering when you're going to have the relationship, the nostalgic Christmas morning. You're wondering about all that. You're hoping it's going to happen. And you're on a daily basis, you're tolerating some of the most unacceptable form of human interaction on earth. Remember, this video is for both men and women. It's funny that what people do when they get to a certain point of fear in relationship, that there's almost nothing that can happen. There's no behavior, no standard of treatment that is too bad for them, because they lean on the idea, a belief system that they love what they love. I love her, I love our story, I love our history, I love what we could have been, I love what we haven't created yet. I'm loving the idea of her loving me back again like we've never loved before. And I know I'm making you sick with all this, but I'm laughing because people are weird. All of us, me too, right? We're weird because we start imagining that we want a story that doesn't exist. And the secret here is that what you want, what you really want, does not exist until you create it. And when you're living in a situation that is so blatantly and so blatantly unacceptable, it's funny. Like, why would somebody stay in this situation? It's like having a dog that bites you every morning. Well, I love him. I got him from the pound a few years ago, and he just bites me. That's what he does. He bites me, and I just keep bandages on my hands so it doesn't hurt so bad. Like, why would you stay with a dog that bites you? Why wouldn't you change something? Now, this is not a video telling you to leave your marriage. This is a video telling you that you have been part and parcel to the story that's going on. What you tolerate will persist. What you allow persists. We do train people on how to treat us. And so there's another way to think about what's happening when all these bad things are happening and you're afraid of loss, you're afraid of abandonment, you're afraid of what's going to happen to the kids if you make any kind of stand for what you want. It's that fear that is causing the treatment of you. It is the blatant lack of self-respect and self-regard that causes people to walk all over you and treat you badly. Again, this is for men and women. This is true for all people who get into this hopeless romantic, hopeless nostalgic place where you have a hopeful story that's going to happen if you can just put up with enough, if you could just love them out of it. Well, let me tell you the hard, funny truth. People don't get loved out of bad behavior. People will change when you change. When you change the way you think about how you're being treated, the way you respond to it, the way you speak, and the actions you take is what makes change. So the moral of the story that your story will not change until you create a new story, and it's up to you. You have to let go. You have to detach from the nostalgia, from the romance, and all the fear that you think you have around changing this story. Because I know you don't want the one that's going on now. So why would you be afraid to change it? This is what we work on in coaching, right? We go deep to the soul of the problem, and that is an inner worthiness and an inner insecurity that makes us tolerate things that are absolutely intolerable to the normal person. You're a normal person, so I want you to start acting like it. I want you to take care of yourself and start laughing at the absurdity of what you tolerate and find a way back into self-respect, self-esteem, and start taking steps that honor your sovereignty as a person. You deserve it, brother. You really do. We're here for you at Good Guys to Great Men. All you have to do is reach out for a consultation call. We'll take care of you. Love you a lot. Bye-bye.